this particular stuff, the Yuengling traditional lager, it's I would say it's a little light. There's not a lot of it is a very light beer. It's not heavy beer like a German beer, although the quality is better than Budweiser. I would say that.
I think it tastes like what Bud should taste like.
Yeah, it's not
Yuengling.
made in Pennsylvania.
It's German for
America's oldest brewery.
That's right.
Pottsville. Wait a minute, I should be correct.
Pottsville, huh?
The Yuengling and Sons, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Are they a bunch of potheads there, you think?
No.
No?
12 flat ounces, that's a lot. Twice as much. Your nickel, too.
Original.
Yuengling beer is good for you.
Original, is that what it says?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Original amber beer.
Yeah, it's good beer. I like it. It has a certain, what's that thing? Posse,
Has certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, je ne sais quoi, yes. Exactly. Je ne sais quoi for your people from France.
I don't know if that's the correct phrase.
Je
Je ne sais quoi.
ne sais quoi.
But I don't know.
But we'll say it anyway because we like it.
Indeed.
Anyway, it's a good beer. It's in Pottsville. I will tell you a little story about the old Yuengling.
Oh, you have a little story?
Yeah, a little story. This relates to the Appalachian Trail, of course, which most everybody else does.
It's going to take a long time.
No, very short. A friend of mine lives near Pottsville. He lives on the Schuylkill River. And I called him up and I said, hey, how you doing? And I said, what's going on there? I said, I bet you're barbecuing on your back porch and drinking a Yuengling. And he goes, how do you know? So, because
based on the time of the day and the weather?
Yes, exactly. No question about it. He was drinking a Yuengling. Sort of consequence.
Well, this is a pretty good beer. I mean, if somebody's never had a Yuengling, I mean, it's 1829.
Yeah, that's the whole point. America's oldest brewery.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of like a Bud, but it's not. I don't think it's as. I don't think it's quite as bubbly, as effervescent as Bud is. You know what I mean? It's not as carbonated as.
Yeah,
Bud
right.
is.
Yeah.
It's definitely carbonated. You can taste it, but it's not. Bud strikes me as a little more. Or maybe that's just because of drink. Well, I've had Bud in the bottle plenty of times.
Bud in the bottle.
I just think it's. I mean, there's a definite difference in the taste, the texture, and all that kind of stuff. The color is obviously very similar.
Yeah, right.
And it smells, really
like beer.
I smell like beer, yeah, basically. But I keep.
If you've never had beer before, this smells like beer.
This is a good beer. I would buy this over Bud, certainly.
Oh, absolutely. Not that it's better than Budweiser, but if you had the Budweiser from the Czech Republic. Now we're talking the original Budweiser, much different than what's brewed today here in the States.
It's no Mr. Scrumpy's double black ale, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I will definitely agree there.
But it's not a bad beer at all. I mean, it tastes like it comes from the same vein, same style lager that Budweiser comes from.
Right.
So really, it has its origins probably in the Czech Republic.
I wouldn't be surprised if you take a look at the bottle. And it's Yuengling. Now, this is definitely not a French name.
Or it's not like an Asian kind of name.
Right. So this may very well be a Germanic name.
Or Swedish? I don't know.
Yuengling? No. Swedish?
Maybe more
No.
Germanic, maybe?
Yeah, Germanic name.
Slavic, probably.
Maybe. It could be that the Yuengling,
Maybe even Czech Slavic.
The Yuenglingers may have come from the Czech Republic or what is Czechoslovakia, but they were a Germanic version. They were Germanic people living there who came to the States.
Well, a lot of serious beer comes out of the Czech Republic, apparently.
It sure does. Absolutely.
I'm pretty impressed with those Czech folks over there.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Checkmate or Czech folks?
Czech folks.
Oh, Czech folks.
Those folks in Czech.
In Czech.
Not in Czech, but
Check this, check that. Check the beer before you drink it.
Checkmate.
Oh, we're done.
So I would say, what do you think? 2 thumbs up for this beer?
2 thumbs up.
That's what we got to do. Is we're going to have some graphic eventually. Where it'll be like a thumb up or a thumb down.
No, 2 thumbs up.
Like we'll be like Siskel and Ebert, except for beer.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They can continue doing the movies.
No, they're dead.
Are both of them dead now?
They might be. I think both of them have passed. So therefore, their movie reviews are probably not up there anymore. You got to be careful about that. Sigbert, what were their names? Sigbert and Herbert?
Siskel and Ebert.
Oh, Siskel and Ebert. Yeah. You know what the best thing about that is? Whenever they didn't like a movie, that's the movie I went to see. It turned out they had like a movie review for Saturday Night Fever. They said, this movie is never going to make any money. It's going to be a complete disaster. It's a downer. Yes, it's the plot sucks. I agree with them. The plot
got
sucks.
a lot of disco in it.
I love the freaking movie.
Yeah, disco.
Oh, it was terrible. It was no good. Then everybody, their freaking mother went out to see it, and disco took off.
You can't tell by the way I use my phone. Isn't that the Bee Gees?
That's actually the head
Bee
BG guy, who's the only one alive out of all of them.
You can't take another day. I can't do that anymore.
That's a high freaking voice.
Causes some kind of thing.
Vibrato. This vibrato voice. It comes according to interviews I've seen.
Maybe they're aliens. That's
well,
they're not from this planet.
According to interviews I saw when all the brothers were alive, that guy doing that voice, the head BG, it would physically hurt him to do that voice on stage. And when he got off stage after the set, he'd have to sit down and relax because it was painful to do that. But he could do it. He could actually physically do that voice, and no one else in the entire family could do it. But the sound is incredible.
There's a lot of people that no one else in their. There's a lot of people who can do things that no one else in their family can do.
Right, yeah.
That's not necessarily a good excuse for that.
Right. Andy Gibb.
Tragedy! Tragedy!
According to the music, according to the stuff I've read, that whole song, the tragedy song, is when they're going over a bridge, and the bridge made some noise, and they incorporated the whole idea of the noise going over the bridge into that tragedy song.
Oh my goodness, you are so artistic to notice that.
I am.
Unfortunately, I guess we're dating ourselves a little bit by talking about this movie and disco in general.
Yeah, Rob.
Yes, folks, we are over 22 years old.
The other thing that's really interesting, years ago, you would go in an elevator.
It was actually 27.
They would go to the music in the elevator. And now, let us play music from the elevator. Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, you notice there's no music in elevators that much anymore.
No, you don't get that. It's just like,
some of the really cool buildings, like that big tall, some of the big buildings in the city, I guess.
Baby Sears Tower.
Yeah, but most elevators have no music whatsoever. It's like they don't care if you enjoy your ride or not, apparently, anymore. It's like, hey, this is just a freaking elevator. We're going from one floor to another. Let's not get too excited about it.
Well, what they used to do is play this music. Ding dong. And you'd be like, shut the crap off. I've heard this stuff here.
Or there used to be a guy in there running the damn thing.
Yeah.
Floor, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is an elevator operator required? Can't anybody just hit the button?
Yeah.
Or were the elevators, the elevator was so primitive that it was just like an up-down lever and he had to stop it at the right spot.
Right, yeah.
Or you might trip or get hurt or something. So they needed a trained professional.
Door number 3, yes, door number 3 is coming up. And you're like, I can push the button.
Because I'm thinking, if I had to start my career over, elevator operator.
Oh, that'd be great.
Do you get tips or something?
Yeah. You get to see all the people. You get all the gossip. You find out who's screwing who.
Because, after you've been there for a while, you really know the floors.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody says, I need to get to the 22nd floor right away. I know right where that button is.
Yeah.
Other people may be like, let me see, 22. No, that's 12.
Most of that
it's right here.
Fake stuff. That's ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass? You know what happens?
I don't.
You know what happens? A new news corporation comes out. We're not going to do any fake news. Eventually, what happens? They start doing fake news because their ratings go to the pot.
Right.
So therefore,
they need something salacious.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln, was an alien who fathered
14 different people by 17 different women. Wait a minute. He got tired of Mary Todd Lincoln. It was cruising the boulevards of Washington, D.C. The real reason he went to Ford's Theater was to hook up with some ladies of the evening. That's why he got shot.
I thought he was looking for Gerald Ford.
Well, he was a seersayer, whatever that is. He was looking for the future. And he said,
Looking for the future?
Yeah, I'm going to find Gerald Ford.
Aren't we all looking for the future?
Where's my top hat? Who shot Lincoln? What was that guy's name?
John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, that sounds a real theatrical kind of guy.
J.W. Booth, yep.
J.W. Booth. Appearing tonight, one stand only, J.W. Booth.
An actor.
An actor.
That figures, huh?
Yeah. And then he broke his leg as he jumped over the stage.
Damn actors. Anyway.
Yeah. Can't be trusted.
Yeah, he hurt himself when he jumped up.
Yeah, he blew him away and then jumped over. Yeah. I've been there before it's there. It's, yeah, well, so much.
So anyway,
back to the beer.
So this was a great review of this beer. Yuengling Beer.
A fine beer. If you don't want something too heavy, because a lot of the German beers are heavy, Yuengling, right here we have, folks, excellent quality Yuengling beer. I would highly recommend this beer to anybody
who likes beer.
Who likes beer.
Yes, it's a good beer, and we are. Standard disclaimer:
we're not sponsored by Yuengling, or we're not sponsored by any beer.
We had to go out and buy that beer. Nobody gave it to us, to review. For instance.
Yeah.
That's the thing we should do. We should probably tell people, hey, if you want us to review your beer, we'd be more than happy to.
Yeah. We're beer, any beer from around the world. It doesn't make any difference where it comes from. I personally have had beer from New Zealand, Australia, all kinds of South Africa, all kinds of places. Sake from
Sake?
Yeah, sake from Japan. It's good stuff. It's a great beer. You give yourself a chance to investigate the flavors of different brews from around the world. Here at the Mike and Dim Show, every show we do, we review a beer.
That is so profound.
Thank you.
All right, so
that's the beer review from the Mike and Dim Show.
So yeah, that is the beer review from the Mike and Tim Show, and we have had a few bottles of the Yuengling now, so we can definitely say that it was
top of the list.
It was what's top of the list?
It's 2 thumbs up, top of the list.
2 thumbs up. All right, so that's enough of this crap. Should we say something like, "Thanks for watching," or if you've made it all the way to the end of this video, we appreciate you watching this long, because we recognize that there may have been certain moments in the video that were less than
stellar,
less than enticing. But I mean, in all fairness, a fan has said to us that we are borderline pathetic, not truly pathetic. So if you were thinking, man, these guys are pathetic, I just want to point out that at least one of our viewers disagrees with you.
Right, and he said we are borderline.
Borderline.
You know what that means?
It can mean a lot.
Borderline, that means we're up on the top or we're down below, and you know what? I really don't care.
We're borderline.
And you know what borderline is? Borderline is Madonna.
So it's exciting.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather be borderline than non-borderline.
So I think that's more proof that the Mike and Tim Show is indeed more fun than doing nothing.
Okay. Because what else are you going to do on a Saturday night?
Well,
besides being borderline.
There's a few things that people might.
Well.